Da sind wir wieder zurück zu Walking Dead VR. Ich muss kurz schauen, da haben wir die Stinks, da haben wir das, Pistole haben wir uns geholt und passt. Wir können eigentlich, er will irgendwas von uns, hoppla.
I can hear you. What is it?
Yeah, I got spooked the other day. The crash rattled me. I'm sorry, it's just... I don't know who to trust. There's not many decent options out there, but I'm getting desperate, so, I need to take a chance, on you. What do you think? Can you help me out? Please?
You've got my attention.
I've been hearing things from the tower radio chatter. They found something, and I need it. Bad. Problem is, I have no way to get my hands on it without help, without you. Now, I'm willing to give up what I know about the reserve in exchange. Does that sound fair?
What do you need?
A pump flow regulator. A tower patrol founded by Memorial Lane in the Garden District. It's just another useless piece of junk to them. The problem is there's a potential showdown brewing over there between the patrol and a reclaimed camp. It could get bloody, quickly.
I'm ready to do this.
The pump regulator is a piece of industrial equipment about the size of a coffee maker. Pipes, switches, knobs, you'll know it when you see it. Now, the Tower Patrol has it at their camp. Red House on Memorial Lane. And remember, reclaimed are nearby, so you might be caught in the middle of a scrap between them. Now, once you have it in hand, hustle back to the radio and contact me. Time is not on my side. If you pull this off, I'll spill everything I know about the reserve. You have my word.
Das will ich auch hoffen. Wir haben nichts zum Essen mit. Eins machen wir uns. Und wir machen uns auch eine Heilung. Passt. Und let's go. Versuche den Sarg. Gehen wir schnell nochmal zum Sarg zurück. Maus. Ja, ich muss mich wieder positionieren im echten Leben. Ja, da bin ich nicht richtig, oder? Ah doch.
I know Henri is dead, and I know that for the time being you've stepped into his shoes, whoever you are. I am not in the habit of trusting people these days. Trust gets you dead when it's given to the wrong person, and there is a lot of wrong out there. But I am willing to set prejudice aside for a few moments so we can have a little chat. See if we can work together. I'm assuming you scored a few useful things out of that last tower cache. Well, there's more where that came from. As long as nothing happens to me. Understood?
Yeah.
Get yourself to the churchyard. I will unlock the gate so you can reach the area. Stay out in the open. If I am satisfied you are alone, you will see me.
Ja, aber zuerst Memorial Lane. Rotes Haus hat er gesagt, ne? Ja, ja, ja. Schauen wir, ob wir es überleben. Weil im letzten Part sind wir auch nur gerade entkommen, so. Achso, ich glaube, das ist auch Wasser. Mäuse. Ich darf auch nicht so viel Scheiße mitnehmen. Ich schaue, ob ich gleich zum Roten Haus hin kann. Ah ja, rotes Haus.
Anthony, how could he be so dense? He should have known better.
Kann man mit dir reden?
What was he thinking? These are people who have chosen to be savages, not rational people. Not people who understand and appreciate what the... You got nerve rolling in here uninvited.
I'll clear out quick. Just need to recover something. Probably useless to you. Mind if I take a look around?
Yeah, we mind. We have enough problems to deal with right now. Not gonna let some stray scrounge on our turf.
I prefer to think of myself as a free agent. Open to all opportunities.
You know what? Yeah, you might prove useful. My brother is in some deep shit.
Du.
Pack of reclaimed scum snatched him. Anthony's a good kid. Bit dim, but he doesn't deserve whatever those freaks have in store. We can't get anywhere near where they're holed up. Light Blue House across the way. They'll gut him immediately if they see us coming. But you? They don't know you. You'll be able to stroll right in. After that, whatever you need to do, that's your business. Personally, I'd put a few bullets through their skulls. Let the dirt reclaim them.
How did he get caught?
Like I said, he's stupid. Cocky, too. Not a good combination. I keep telling him he needs to toe the line. The Tower Brass doesn't appreciate recklessness. Maybe this whole situation will teach him a hard lesson.
Sounds like I can be of service.
Okay.
Get to it then. Knowing how those savages operate, he might not have much time before they
Hellblaues
execute him.
Haus. Da hinten, oder? Ah. Quer durch. Ah, da. Wir versuchen diesmal ein bisschen chilliger das alles machen.
You're sorry. Do you realize how pathetic that sounds? Sorry ain't enough to forgive what you did, you fuck!
Ah, scheiße.
You're sorry.
Gerät, lass mich in Ruhe.
Realize how pathetic that sounds?
Was ist los? Was ist das für ein Ultra-Zombie? Okay.
Sorry. Do you realize how pathetic that sounds? Sorry ain't enough to forgive what you did, you fuck! You're sorry. Do you realize how pathetic that sounds? Sorry ain't enough
Gibt's
to
das auch?
forgive what you did, you fuck! You're sorry. Do you realize how pathetic that sounds? Sorry ain't enough to forgive what you did, you fuck! You're sorry. Do you realize how pathetic that sounds? Sorry ain't enough to forgive what you did, you fuck!
Ja, ja. Das sind Maden.
You're sorry. Do you realize how pathetic that sounds? Sorry ain't enough to forgive what you did, you fuck! Who the hell are you? The negotiator? A big tough Jeff, too chicken shit to show his face and beg for his little brother's life? Not sure I really see the point.
Dobra.
Looks like I just walked in on something that's none of my business.
I smell bullshit. It's unwise to wonder where you don't belong, and you don't strike me as a fool. But hey, I'm willing to play along. We could use some entertainment around here. We are about to execute this filth. Wanna know why?
Not interested.
Fair enough. Guess I was wrong about you. You just might be the biggest fool I've ever seen.
He doesn't have to die. You can be merciful.
Where was the mercy for Violet? Huh? You're fucked in the head, just like the rest of them. Get out of my face before I tear yours off.
What I did was...
Genau.
Followed orders. That's all I'm guilty of, please. It wasn't my decision. If I didn't do it, someone else would have. There was no preventing her ex-hop.
So. Naja, ich glaube das schon. Renn, renn, renn. Ich tu noch da ein bisschen einsammeln. Okay, kann ich da einfach runterspringen? Und tschüss. So, wo ist dieses depperte rote Haus jetzt? Er rennt schon.
I was skeptical, but you pulled it off. I didn't think I was ever gonna see my little bro again. You have my thanks. Anything you can scrounge up in that house is yours, as promised. No hassle from us. You did a good thing today.
Na schau.
What's up?
Maybe Noir is a traitor. Maybe
You're giving
Noir
me a
is
second
a
chance.
liar and a thief.
Thank you.
She will say... Shit. Someone's close.
Ja, ich bin's. Wie viel haben wir denn noch? 5 Plätze. Vielleicht sollte ich auch was Gescheites mitnehmen.
What was that?
Na komm, geh weg.
Who's sneaking
I
around?
think it's wise to be wandering around.
Erst, wo ist denn das Teil?
Someone's close. You got a problem?
Aha.
Who's there?
Ich. Ja. Irgendwie. Na, wo kann der Scheiß sein? Das gibt's ja nicht.
Who's sneaking around? What was that
Voll.
thing?
Out for a stroll?
Ah. Das nehmen wir mal mit.
Hey, big brother. There's not much to say beyond I'm sorry, but I have to do this. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I'm a wreck, Jeff. I keep seeing that little girl's face. These visions of her turning. This whole mess is fucking with my head. What did the Martins do to deserve being exiled? It makes no sense. They are good people. Now, I know this might put you in a tough spot. Please forgive me,
fucking
but
pervert.
I need to make things right. At least give them a slim chance to survive out there. I swiped some supplies from our camp, so you know who to blame. Don't want any other innocent people taking heat. I'm going out to find the Martins and deliver the stuff. Least I can do. I pray it'll help me get my head straight. If I'm not back before the bells, wish me luck. Your little bro, Anthony.
Da haben wir was Cooles gefunden. Das hätte ich aber gerne mitnehmen. Tschüss mit Teddybären. Ich bin's, lass mich in Ruhe.
Going it alone?
Quiet, listen.
So, dann können wir zurück. Wo sind wir denn da vorbeikommen? Da? Oh, ich stehe schon wieder irgendwo. Essen sollten wir auch. Na, wieder voll. Na, da sollen wir jetzt aber gut durchkommen. Wir werden noch. Ich kann an die Ruhestätte. Ich wollte den Safe aufmachen, aber ich glaube, das wird nichts mehr. Diese Baggerei. Haben wir irgendwas oder was? So, was ist da dauernd? Was ist da? Du Dreck. Jawohl. Das ist geil. Dann tun wir jetzt alles zerlegen. Na, das nicht. Das heben wir uns auf. Oder? Das blinkt ja schon rot. Ja. Ja. Oh. Ich glaube, das können wir nämlich noch brauchen. Passt. Hallo, hallo. Boah, das Gerät zusammen. So. Und jetzt? Haben wir das Zahnbad.
You there, Casey? Come in.
Yeah, I'm here. Wow, you're back. Did you get it?
Had to deal with some shit. But I got what you needed. I delivered. Now it's...
This is great. Finally, some progress. It's a relief. Okay, let me find the manual for that thing, and we can get it calibrated.
You're stalling, Casey. I want to hear what you got on the reserve. Not doing anything until you hold up your end. We clear?
Yeah, yes. All clear. Okay, the reserve is real. But you already knew that, right? What you don't know is that I am in it. It's an old military bunker built in the 50s or 60s. Right after the flood, the National Guard used it as a staging area to distribute disaster relief supplies. But once the dead started walking and things really went to shit, I had no choice but to get inside and hunker down. I thought I was safe for a little while, but now I'm fucked. The floodwater up top was too much for the reserve's pump system. It malfunctioned, and now the whole place is on lockdown. I'm stuck in the comm room. I'm running out of time. I need to get out of here, soon. God, I can't wait to see the sky again.
I've been working with someone named May. She claims to have a key to the reserve. You know anything about this?
If your May is May Benoit, then yeah, I've heard of her. Tower is always tossing her name around on the airwaves. They're really after her ass. Consider her a major threat. I don't know anything about a key to the reserve, though. I'll do some research. If I discover anything, I'll let you know.
Was ist die Magazinpistole?
You were the only one to make it inside?
Well, no. There were others, but they didn't stay. They had to leave.
If the bunker was safe, why did they leave?
Like I said, they left. They had to take care of something, okay? Nothing else to say about it.
Rumors are all over the place. What exactly is inside the reserve?
Most of the rumors are true. Food, meds, tons of it. I mean, the entire haul was meant to help tens of thousands of people in the area after the flood. And there's a bunch of guns, ammo, and gear for the troops that were meant to distribute it. All military-grade, perfect condition. Problem is, I can't get to any of it. The whole bunker is locked down because of the floodwaters.
Okay.
What's the rush to get out of there?
Starvation, for one. I might have a couple weeks left of scraps down here. But none of that is gonna matter if the floodwater sitting on top of this place breaks through. The comm room is filling up slowly right now, but it's only a matter of time before the ceiling collapses. Starvation, crushed, or drowned. Pick your poison, right?
Okay. Puh.
If you get crushed, at least it would be quick, right?
Yeah, well, with your help, I'm hoping to avoid all of it. Fuck, I'd rather take my chances on the surface with 100 walkers coming at me. At least I'd have a fighting chance. Look, tourist, I'm not asking you to do this out of the kindness of your heart. I mean, there's clearly something in it for you, big time. If the pumps get repaired, not only will I get out, but the supply rooms will all open up. All those disaster relief supplies, untouched. Not to mention enough weaponry and gear to arm multiple platoons. All for you to do with as you please. And for me, a fresh start and some fresh fucking air.
Why do you need me to get you out? Plenty of people are looking for the reserve. Why not get one of these groups to help you?
Well, my gut tells me that you're my best bet. The Tower and the Reclaimed are both after the reserve, sure. Obsessed with it, you might say. They believe it will shift all the power in NOLA. But I don't trust them. They're too absorbed by their agendas. You're unaligned. On your own, like me. And hey, we may as well help each other, right?
I'm willing to take the risk.
Oh, fantastic. You won't regret it. Well, it's been a long night, but I'm too wired to sleep. I'm gonna turn this place upside down until I find the manual. You should get some rest, though. I'll contact you in the morning. Good night, tourist.
Na, noch nicht. Gut, nett. Ich gehe rüber. Am Friedhof hat's gesagt, ne? Durchquer die Katakomben, um dich mit Mary auf dem Friedhof zu treffen. Servus. Ah. Nehmen wir einen Schädel mit. Schädel mit. Ich hoffe, dass das der richtige Weg war, aber sie hat ja auch gesagt, sie sperrt auf. Zlabus. Warum das so lange dauert auf der Quest 3, frage ich mich. Wurscht, runtergefallen. Das ist Sicher.
Don't get used to meeting like this. It's a rarity.
I understand. It's almost impossible to know who to trust.
All right?
Kann man die
Then we're
da?
on the same page. I'll get to the point. Why are you helping me?
Das ist eine gute Frage.
Seems like your heart is in the right place. Can't say that for most.
Maybe we'll get along after all. Regardless, seems like we can help each other. I'll point you to tower caches with useful supplies, and you get me the intel they contain. Sound like a deal?
Maybe. But I have a question first. The tower seems to be after you and your daughter hardcore. What's that all about?
You spotted those posters, huh? You want to go there? All right, I'll give you the basics. I used to be with the tower. Now I'm not. We don't see eye to eye. I'm in the right, they are in the wrong. That's all I got for you now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm on board.
Good. Glad that's settled. Take this drawing. There's some intel at the location in the drawing. When you have it, leave it for me at the usual spot.
Das geht sicher nicht mehr aus, oder?
Consider it done.
Hä? Ja, Männer, begib dich in den Bezirk. Jetzt gehe ich einmal zurück. Weil in der Nacht will ich dann nicht unbedingt umeinander schleichen. Na komm. Da mal mal Totenschädel ein am Weg. Die Ratte hätte ich jetzt auch so einfach fangen können. Und tun wir noch unsere... Ja, das habe ich eh schon verstanden, was du willst von mir. Dann tun wir wieder die Knochen zerreiben. kriegen wir das Schießpulver als Reste. Ha, fuck. Naja. Tag 6, früh am Morgen.
Hey, you there? Hello? It's Casey.
Ja.
Are you there?
Yeah, glad to hear your voice. Ready to get started?
Ja.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, good. So, I found the manual for the pump flow regulator. It looks like we need to calibrate it before it can be installed. Each of the pumps has different flow requirements, and that component tells the rest of the system where to route the water.
Calibration? Flow requirements? This is sounding complicated.
The manual's pretty clear. I should be able to talk you through it. Let's start with the serial number. Find it on the device and read it to me.
Four 0589-01.
Okay, now turn the dial until you get some feedback on valve A. Then tell me the number you see.
Feedback triggered on 55. The numbers turned green.
Jetzt?
Okay, good. 55. According to the manual, valve B should be tuned to 28 degrees.
Valve B to 28. Got it.
Perfect. Okay, last valve. One second. There we go. Valve C should be set to 67.
Valve C set. All numbers green.
Awesome. Okay, almost there. Now it says, depress the automatic confirmation mechanism. Looking at the diagram here, it's a big round button. Should be obvious.
All right. Big round button pressed.
Yes! Okay, we're calibrated. Now you need to install this sucker into the pump. The pump, it's located outside of St. Vincent's Church. Beacon lights will be on to help find it, so that's good. Of course, it'll probably attract walkers, so that sucks. Just be ready. The systems down here will let me know when you've installed the regulator. Oh, and one more thing. A little tip that should make life a bit easier and scavenging more fruitful since, you know, we're colleagues now, right? The tower has a radio station, number 47, that broadcasts any significant discoveries in the city and the current schedule for stirring the herd. Might be wise to tune in before heading out for the day. Privileged intel, so, you know, let's keep it between us. All right, gonna take a few moments to clear my head. I'll contact you when it's time for the next step. Good luck and thanks.
Ja, aber was mache ich jetzt das nächste?
We cannot.
Herd stir canceled. The Shallows. Focus supply raid. The Shallows. Meds discovered. Memorial Lane.
Soll ich da
Food
hingehen?
cache spotted. Bastion.
Mach mal vielleicht das. Begib dich in den Bezirk. In den Bezirk, in den Bezirk, scheiß drauf. Machen wir das zuerst. Es ist leider voll heiß, deswegen ist jetzt auch ein paar Mal schon ist ausgefallen am Sonntag, wo es kommen hätte sollen, aber wenn ich fast eine Dreiviertelstunde die Feuer am Kopf habe, das kann wirklich nichts. Schlesinger. Was? Schlesinger. Und Hammer, ich habe keine Ahnung. Schauen wir uns da mal langsam um, oder? Was ist denn das? Da sind wir jetzt extra herkommen wegen einem Löffel. Passt, nehme ich.
I am not a born leader, but by the time I was 13 years old, I had seen it all. Hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, starvation, disease. Haiti never seemed to catch a break. So when the dead started to rise and panic overtook my adopted home of New Orleans, I was ready to rise. My neighbors were scared, but they were also resilient. All they needed was a voice to rally around. And in a moment of pure passion, a moment charged with a desperate drive to make certain we all survived, I took the lead, and they listened. But those first few days were pure chaos.
Okay, wir verstecken uns kurz einmal da.
So much loss. And yet, we were able to gain a foothold in the 9th Ward. We put our collective minds to work. Set up a scavenge system that was both safe and fruitful. Word started getting out. If you wanted to survive, go find Mama and her people. But soon, our community had outgrown the capacity of our perimeter. A decision had to be made. Start turning others away. Venture forth and establish a new that could support every lost soul who found their way to our doorstep. I think you can guess what decision I made. The tower will always stand. Mama.
Sehr gut, so.
Our battles with the dead in those early days were vicious and exhausting. We had zero control, and the fiends were everywhere. If our community was going to survive and grow, we had to radically rethink our approach. Our home and the area immediately around it needed to be entirely within our control. With that in mind, and while I stood atop one of our rickety barricades, I looked to the skyline and saw the promised land. A silhouette against the purple and orange of God's dazzling canvas. 45 stories
I suggest
tall,
you get lost.
calling to me. There is our new home, I thought. A place where we can flourish on our own terms.
Better to do?
In 2 days, I had our entire community organized and ready to march. 48 desperate but motivated souls, prepared to abandon what we had worked so hard to secure for the hope of a brighter future. The journey was through hell itself. So thick with the dead, it took us 3 sleepless days and nights to travel just a single mile to the tower gates. But by God, we made it. Not one life lost. We did it as one determined heart, one determined soul. But as we stood there, gazing up at our future, filled with the hope of what it could become, we knew that the work was far from over. The tower was a tomb. Each floor of the 45 infested with the dead. One final challenge that we, the founders of our glorious community, were resolved to overcome by any means necessary.
Ich weiß ja nicht einmal, ob ich da richtig bin, so fängt es einmal an. Medizin wäre mal nice. Hey. Gut, dann können wir das nicht. Was? Da schaut es so aus, als ob. Ist da wer oder was? Das kann ja nicht sein. Ja. Okay, leise. Okay. Sind wir da vielleicht richtig? Ich weiß nicht, ich glaube, wir sind da falsch. Kann man so? Idiot. Nile Shipping. Na, jetzt sind wir wieder am Anfang. Da haben wir noch einen Zettel. Hey.
I am not a born leader, but by the time I was 13 years old, I had seen it all. Hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, starvation, disease. Haiti never seemed to catch a break. So when the dead started to rise and panic overtook my adopted home of New Orleans, I was ready to rise. My neighbors were scared, but they were also resilient. All they needed was a voice to rally around. And in a moment of pure passion, a moment charged with a desperate drive to make certain we all survived, I took the lead, and they listened. But those first few days were pure chaos.
Es ist gerade noch immer
so
pure
much
chaos.
Loss. And yet, we were able to gain a foothold in the 9th Ward. We put our collective minds to work.
Wow.
Set up a scavenger system that was both safe and
lose your
fruitful.
lunch?
Word started getting out. If you wanted to survive,
get the fuck
go
out of
find
here.
Mama and her people. But soon, our community had outgrown the capacity of its own. Decision had to be made. Start turning others away, or venture forth and establish a new home that could support every lost soul who found their way to our doorstep. I think you can guess what decision I made. The tower will always stand. Mama.
Iron Works warehouse.
These things keep coming!
Ich hasse Waffen. Das ist super.
Maybe Noir is a traitor. Maybe Noir is a liar and a thief. She will say and do anything to further her own selfish agenda. Do not be fooled. She will not help you. She will corrupt you. I considered her family. Treated her as if she were my own flesh and blood. Yet she did not hesitate to betray me. She tried to turn my dearest and most loyal friends against me. Oh, her treachery knows no bounds. She is desperate and will do the same to you. Do not be fooled. Maybe Noir is a menace. She should be shunned. If you assist her in any way, you will leave us no choice but to consider you an enemy of the tower. We do not wish this. Do not force our hand. The tower will always stand. Mama.
Ja, stirb ich halt. Dann lasse ich es halt jetzt gut sein, weil das bringt nichts. Mich nervt das auch schon, wenn man sowas nicht findet. Dann sage ich einmal Danke und wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal wieder. Also bis dann. Ciao.